Okay, so this is a video on how to make an auto pillar cutter in Lumber Tycoon 2. So this is the little setup. I had things running through it. It will not always work, so just know that it might become buggy. So you might have to make a utility ladder. You don't have to have it like this, but you do have to have it to where you can reach it. So making like a way to get up there pretty quickly is probably something you'd want to do. So I will show you the stuff that we need for this. So let's go to the store. So for the blueprints, what you need is on the very, very bottom of the counter area, right over here, you got to get the 1x2x1. This looking thing right here. It should cost 20. Then you need 4 wires for each sawmill, and you'll also need 4 sawmills. You will need 3 pressure plates, 2 sawmills, at least 5 conveyors, and a 1x4x1 wedge. Same with this wedge. So once you have bought all of that, I can tell you step by step how to do it. So we will go to my plot. Don't mind my friend. I don't know how he does that. But the first thing you would want to do is get your first sawmill. It would probably be this. Then put 1 conveyor here. Then, or you could connect both of them together. It doesn't really matter. Then put this one right up to that one. So this one will automatically make it smaller. So it will work in this. So the first thing that you will want to do, and you have to use blueprints. So I'd say use a large floor, but you don't have to. You have to make it so this is 1 small tile, one of these. You have to make it so it's 1 small tile off of where it would normally be. Okay? And plus I just don't want to take this apart because it was very annoying to put it together since this is an original design. But what you want to do is grab your 2 wires after putting your pressure plate, and you have to make these wedges, but I'd say make these first. After getting this, put down your chop saw like this. You have to put it down like this. So hold up, I'm struggling. Oh my god. Okay, you have to put it like this. So it's facing like this one, just the opposite direction. Just like if you were making a 1x1 section cutter. Now what you want to do is wire it. So to do that, you have to put, if you don't have it connected at the top like this, you have to have this little black button. Then put your 2 wires on it. Then hook it up to both of the chop saws like this. Then for the next step, you have to put 2 pressure plates on each side. And you have to have it 1, 2 studs away. But it would actually be this far away, though. It would have to be half of one of these. It really just has to be one stud and 1 small tile away from it, so you can fit this one in. But before you do that, put the chop saws in. You don't have to, but it would make your life way easier. So, if you put your chop saws in, you just have to put them in exactly like these 2. But this time you have to put your wires like this to make sure that they actually go on right. Just try and put them as close to the middle as you can to make sure that it 100% works all the time. If there's any bugs with this, I will try and fix them. But you have to take these 2 right here and put them in like this right here, as they are shown on the screen. Then you gotta take these 1 and 2. You have to put them like this. And if you want to make it so if you don't want it to go under like this, that's what this back part's for, to make sure that they don't fall under. Just know if you put those there is a 99% chance that they will fling out. So just do not touch them if you do that. Another problem that I had while making this is making the angles, okay? Because right here is extremely hard. Like, I don't even think you understand how extremely hard it is and frustrating it is to get this in the correct spot. I had to put like 4 of these down to make that stay where it's supposed to. But of course you don't have to. This is just like if you were to make your pieces like you could of course do this, but you would have to make it slightly smaller. Just know that. If you were to do it like this, just know that there's a pretty high chance that it will not go through that. But you can do that. Just put this back part there, so it will sector through this. another problem that I had while testing this, this is probably going to happen to y'all most of the time. It's not something that you could really fix. But when I was to put something through it, it would go through this correctly. It would fall under like I expected it to. Of course, you could just put small tiles to make it so it doesn't fall down. But I don't think anyone wants to do that. That's just boring. And who cares? But that's how you make an auto pillar maker. You can always turn this into a unit cutter pretty easily. Just get rid of this front piece. Then it's a unit cutter. And then whatever you do with this, just make sure that you don't have it like this. You have to have this Y as 0.6 and then the X as 1. So you gotta, if you were to put it all the way down, you gotta click 1, 2 times. Then the bottom one you have to click 1, 2. Well, it can go to 4, but just make sure that it's at as low as you can go if you want a unit. But I just got confused. But I'm pretty sure this is what you have to do. So I have no clue what you would need this for, but one day I just decided, you know what, I want to make a pillar cutter. I was going to make a new way, but what is the point? Alright, bye.